That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Don't put it in the air. You know better than that.
On third down, Rosen. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
Bruh, come on, bruh.
For the Jets.
Okay, right. That's what we want.
Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch at that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers now.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to strike first
right here too.
Opening quarter. So much for being intimidated on the road in the playoffs, right? That was a pretty clinical drive right there.
Yeah, they seem to come out with the attitude of, we don't deal with pressure. We create it. And the other team just took it right down the field and stuffed it in the end zone.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Nah, we really don't look too honestly. Oh, counter.
Off the plate fake.
Okay.
Love.
But you don't really use it. Don't be on the safe
side. Incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. On first down, Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down.
And the ball comes out. Love lost it, and it's scooped up by the Jets. These guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Throwing on second down. Rosen under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what you have to look out for, more pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
I don't know why it does.
Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I'll pass it up.
Looking to throw on second down.
Golly, bro. What?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Chris Godwin, 67
Oh my, can I make it fair, dude?
on the board here in this first quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
Niggas do that when they in trouble.
I motion snapped him to give him an illusion. I ran the screen, bro.
That's why you did it. You weak.
I did it to give you an illusion.
Jets offense coming up now to
Maybe
start their
Don't
next
talk
drive.
yourself up. Don't talk yourself up. That's the last thing you're going to do. The game's
So
over.
weak ass up.
You got
On
the
their
weak
sideline, they're
ass.
thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And
I told you, watch your mouth. Did I tell you keep talking? Keep talking.
He's picked
Come on, that's not going. That's not going down.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
You better get some animation.
I used it to snack on your weak ass. Don't forget it.
Okay, right. It's over.
On 1st and 10, Love being chased out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Oh, you hear Braves over here?
TJ Watt able to get him for a loss of about 3.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it.
I seen it. Look, I did, but I want to get the first to secure
They
it.
only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Throwing on 1st down. Love.
Oh, good. That's good
One
usage.
that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. The 40. He's at the 30.
But look at, I thought he was on the out route because the out route was open too, so I thought he was going in.
That nigga talking user, nigga. What's that, Bree? That's user.
Did I just see
Talk
what
your
I
shit,
thought
Deuce.
I saw?
We
Did
get
I just see what I thought? That
Let
had
him
to
go
be.
live it up.
Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you
Troy.
gotta have those great skills.
threw the
back
real
there.
lie. Troy baited his dumb ass. He took it.
Great hands, and of course, how about the fluid moves
You're weak.
afterward to take it all the way to the house.
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yo, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And nice work on the return as he'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
I'm not. Huh?
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, it's just
Keep talking, bro.
And off he goes.
Young Rouse. Young Rouse. Young Rouse.
69 yards.
You said you know the formula. You said you know the formula, but you don't got the stick skill.
And on that long run, maybe the defense napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at his 4.
Yeah, this is good.
It's a
This
pretty
is
good
good
return here as he'll get it
but
up
y'all know
to
how
the
this game.
29-yard line.
Help. It's about to get over.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary.
Come on, man. This dude 80s.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It's a
This is a
7-yard
draft
carry to
league.
set
That's
them up
Devin
with a 2nd
Singletary.
and 3.
Me too.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Rosen hands off to Johnson. And he gets this one to mid.
Stone trying to.
10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Kind of. We kind of do square a little multiple.
On 2nd down, Singletary. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Singletary. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down now, Singletary.
Oh, no, we got a good play for that. I'm saying he was nice.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Especially when we done lost 2 receivers.
7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Rosen looking to throw. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny? When we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right?
Royce Freeman. Hey, Royce Freeman came in here and got busy.
And now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Off play action. Love. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A toss play. Gordon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 to the 27.
That's terrible.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by at Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
That's crazy.
It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
You said what?
Turn here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And this running back here.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, Singletary, and to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I should have never.
to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, Wood.
I already know what he got to do right now.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Here's Rosen to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete.
Bruh, you see what they be
trying
doing?
to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Hug. Push it back.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
You must be dreaming.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. And the catch made by Johnson. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Get it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down now, Singletary. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
I had my icons up.
58, boy, 58 is Mike. Here we go. 58 is Mike, 58 is Mike.
Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down. He's going to go up top for the...
Oh, my God, bro.
In the end zone. Touchdown,
Mike Evans.
Jets. Mike Evans. As the first half is winding down, and the Jets will extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Yeah, I wish I would have seen that. It's terrible. But
Come on.
The Charger drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Looking to throw. Love. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup, as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the 2nd half of this AFC divisional round.
he had one good play. He had that user pick. That was a good play. That was a good play.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
Ooh, almost. Because I was trying to get the information.
Than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Carlos Dunlap in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 22 yards there, a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Towards the end zone for Brown, and that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and now it's second down.
He not manned up on him.
On the counter, here's Gordon. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Now here's a timeout.
You didn't have the right personnel in there for that.
The Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Love. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. We ain't giving up nothing today. Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike.
Singletary again. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Check 26, check 26. Back. Watch twist.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, this is the third quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On second down, Singletary. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
I'm going to put him on.
Sound like a scam to me.
Third and long here for Rosen. He's going to let this go. back of the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Yeah, that's Jones right there. He just hopped in.
The Charger drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, he got to keep that over
there as that's knocked out and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
And it's complete. Henry. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
What plays I'm doing?
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC
Oh, you see what that? Hold on, what's going on, man? Hold on.
After this break, you're watching the NFL.
Look at, hold on, what's going on?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
He's reaching that straw. He's going to get that ass pussy.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. They'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. Touchdown! Melvin Gordon, 34 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season.
That's perfect, baby. That's perfect. Run right, run left. Run right, run left. Let's go. Stop him. Already got the defense for you. Do something, MVP. Don't be scary, bro. Don't be scary, bro. Play ball.
It's easy to say it this way.
Play ball.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I'm playing to lose instead of playing to win.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Well, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly.
There he goes, right side. And he's in.
This dude 86 speed, bro. That's crazy.
Devin Singletary, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
They got to wrap up.
The Jets will extend their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Huh?
The Charger drive about to get going. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think.
He's got a man complete. It's a gain of 35. You're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive because, truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. To throw on second down. Love. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. They toss to Freeman. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Throwing on third and long. Love.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Going for it all. And this is caught.
I told you I did it a different way, though.
Chris Godwin with his second touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are extra point down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here.
But I had the inside guy set up for it.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Oh, look at
and they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
So you got to play the damn game, nigga. It's
Jets
totally different.
Offense coming up now to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is wide open.
You ain't been there before. I know when they ain't been there before. They don't know what to do.
They're going to gain yardage. How would you say it? Consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield. Make sure the clock continues to run.
That guy almost got Millie.
And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They will run with Singletary.
Get off them blocks.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same.
No, I don't.
Who can control
I don't need to strip, but I need to strip for it.
Ultimately win it.
A give, Singletary right side. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
That boy smashed
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They go right back to Singletary. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
That play was happening. Huh?
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run here with Singletary. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. They'll keep it on the ground. Singletary. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important third down. On third down, they go with Singletary. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
MVP won that bit? No.
That's crazy.
No.
The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take a knee.
No.
He made.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
Huh?
The Jets with victory seemingly in hand. They take the knee.
The coach will beat him. He did.
The Jets with victory seemingly in hand, they take a knee.
That's what y'all got against me, brother? Hey.
And looking at it from the perspective of the losing side here in this divisional round.
What you do with them when they start? What you do when they tie?
A few hours ago, you got all this hope and anticipation of maybe a deep run, and now you're out of it.
Well, let's applaud the team that won.
How about AFC? What y'all, the AFC number?
They still have a chance
AFC West, get your ass spot in my playoffs.
But let's not bury the team that lost. I think I do allow